Hey, welcome to your Taurus horoscopes for the week of the 7th through the 13th of April. And it's kind of a doozy of a week, but actually not in a bad way. There's a lot of exciting stuff going on this week. We still, of course, have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. Not much has changed there. Jupiter continues its sextile with Mars and Saturn all through this week. Mars and Saturn focus on your long-term goals, while Jupiter and Uranus are focused, and Taurus's focus is on your support system. So there is definitely ample support. In fact, Jupiter is all about growth and expansion. So this is not just about having the support, as in the support just magically appeared there for you. This is more purposely growing your support system towards these specific goals. So whether they are your career goals, whether your financial goals, you're implementing specific support systems for those things, which tend to be better than just kind of sort of utilizing the support systems around you. They have their purpose, don't get me wrong. I mean, I can support my husband's business in certain ways, and he can support my business in certain ways. But if I was looking for financial support, my husband not would not necessarily be the first person that I would look towards, because it's just not what he's good at. And that's why I have bookkeepers to give me the support that I need for my finances, because I want specific support. I want somebody who is going to help me succeed financially, and therefore they have to have the right tools in order to do that. So it's nothing against my husband, of course. It's just he's not the right person, right? Outside of that, we have a lot of kind of exciting stuff going on this week. We're still in a Mercury retrograde in Aries. Um, Looking back on the last week, honestly, the shadow period to me was just way more wonky in terms of the craziness that was going on. Um, Personally, worldwide, however, we had started off the Mercury retrograde with a huge earthquake in Taiwan. By the end of the week, count them, two pretty good sized earthquakes in New York. New York hardly ever has earthquakes. So I can see where things are a little cray cray right now in the world. But personally, I haven't seen too many delays in the normal Mercury retrograde things. It doesn't mean that they don't exist. I just personally haven't seen them. So far, so good. We're moving into our second week of this Mercury retrograde. The thing with it being in Aries is that Aries is all about rebirth. It's all about new beginnings. And so it will create delays around specific projects that are quote unquote new. So I'm going to use a Taurus client that I have as an example. She's looking at a new house. It's been back and forth. You got it, you don't have it, you got it, you don't have it, kind of a thing. This is totally normal for any Mercury retrograde, but it's specifically towards new projects and new situations. Also, we have a solar eclipse this week in Aries as well, because of course we have an Aries new moon. That's generally when a solar eclipse takes place. And a lot of people, I have actually had a lot of people ask me this question recently about how it's not a good idea to manifest during an eclipse. I don't agree with that. I think anytime is a good time to manifest. The thing with the eclipses is that you have to be very careful with what you're manifesting. So if you're saying, I'm manifesting a new job, but your mind is saying, and I hope it's not this and that and the other thing, and I'm probably going to get another crappy job, then you're manifesting the wrong thing. So make sure you're focused on the right thing, because that eclipse is going to amplify everything. So if you are in the Texas, Oklahoma, Kentucky, all the way through to Kentucky areas, you are going to see the eclipse the best. And that does start at about 12:30-ish Central Time and lasts for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Anywhere else in North America, we may see little bits and pieces of it, but it's not going to obviously be as exciting. as if you're in those areas where you can see it. The eclipse energy can be felt whether you can see it or not. So definitely utilize that energy wisely. You and be aware also that in that time everybody reacts to eclipse energy differently, and because it's in Aries it might just really rile people up as well. So you want to, of course, have extra patience during that couple of hours. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation through my coffee link in the description. Really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I'm Melissa Bruce, the Heavy Metal Psychic. I will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys better make the best of every opportunity this week, because I feel this eclipse energy is really going to project you forward if you utilize it correctly. So I will see you guys next week. Make it a great week, you guys.